Welcome in here, everybody. Hope you're all having a good day today. Welcome in. Is everybody all right? Thank you for joining me this morning, people. Well, there's not even anybody here yet, but just in case there's a few seconds delay, so maybe someone will join in a second. But yeah. What's up, everybody? But yeah, there's this like 50-year-old guy who's blowing me out the water with the push as the sit-ups. Yeah, thank you for the like, whoever's done that. How are you doing? So yeah, there's sort of someone in my chat called Jace, and he's like this 50-year-old guy, and he's ripped, and he's like, he was able to do like, oh, is you back? Yeah. I haven't actually been on your, I haven't looked at anything on your channel yet, but yeah, it's just kind of like embarrassing when like someone who's 50 years old can do more than double the amount of steps, but I've not really trained for like speed when it comes to that. I mean, I can run quite fast. I'm good when it comes to that. I can sprint quite fast as well, and but when it comes to like that sort of stuff, it's just gotta try and focus on the speed. I can do like kind of weighted crunches and things like that, but when it comes to like I think it's all to do with like muscle fiber types and stuff like that, and training the fast twitch muscle fibers to engage and all that. So yeah, a lot of it's like your neuromuscular adaptations and all that. And when you do a specific kind of exercise for long enough, you get stronger and get faster at it. So 17k views Saturday. A few other streamers had tried my workouts. It's advanced stuff, and I struggled with 10 press ups 6 months ago. Right, well, that's good. Yeah, that you've improving with your fitness, but it's all about like consistency. What you say, 17k views? Which one was that? A short? Hang on. Which sort? Hang on. Was it on a short or something? What? Hang on. 1,000 burpees live. All right. Oh, it's on a live. Let's have a look. I just go to popular and then 17k. That's 2 days ago. Wow, that's crazy. And you did that in under 3 hours. So that's mad. I did 100 burpees live once, and I did that in about 15 minutes. I think it took. But yeah, that stuff I kind of struggle with. Anything to do with like push-ups. Hi Jordan. Yeah, I have slept. Hello Godzilla. Good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. Good to see you all again. So how many people do you normally get in your lives then? Like on average, do you get quite a few then, or does it vary? I won't lie to you ever, bro. I'm too old now, and I'm too honest. Right. Yeah. Well, it's better to be honest than fake. So many fakes online that like so much pretense, but yeah. You don't take any like stuff. I'm just wondering, you don't on like any like TRT or anything like that, or you just like train naturally then, or I'm just wondering like what. But I suppose you're not at that age where it's, because I've heard like a certain age and your testosterone drops down, so I'm just wondering like, sometimes people are quite hush about these sort of things, but it's become more glorified nowadays. Actually, there's this guy called Alex Eubank, and he's afraid to bulk, so he decides to like freaking hop on test instead. Always and love and kindness really makes a difference. I'm pure natural and diet and cut down on the beer. Yeah, max deadlift. I did 110 kilos once, but that was without any straps. So I don't know what my record would be with straps because you can do more with straps. So yeah, I don't really train deadlift. I really hate doing deadlifts. So yeah, if I really trained it a lot, I'd probably do better. Maybe it's because I don't wear straps, and that's why I hate it so much, because it's so uncomfortable on your fingers and everything. It just, yeah, because maybe with the straps would help to kind of take some of that pressure off. But I don't have any straps at the moment, so but I don't think the deadlifts are like really that necessary as a exercise. But yeah. But yeah, that was my max start. Hello, Billy. How you doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're having a good day today. I never use straps. Max mixed grip is enough. You're on about like when you have one arm one way and one arm the other way. Because I was talking about this the other day about why you would use a mixed grip. Because I would usually just do like both the same way or whatever, but I use no weights in all home workouts, just need a mat for your core work. It's clean reps and a mixture of exercise. What do you mean a mat? You're on about like, what do you mean a mat for what? Like, do you mean just like, for like doing the crunches and stuff like that? What are you talking about? We're just talking about fitness at the moment. So if that's something people are interested in, then you've come to the right place. So yeah, how are we doing today, people? Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. That would be really appreciated. Support for your lower back. I do 300 plus core reps a set, right? So what do you do for your core? Really good. What about you? Yeah, I'm all right, thank you, Billy. Yeah, where are you from, by the way? So where did you say you're from, Jace? I can't remember where you said you was from, but yeah, it's nice to meet you all. Some people say like, what is it? Like planks, they're not really actually that good of a ab exercise. Well, actually, I've heard like if you tense your core up, it works a little bit better, but there's probably better exercises for that. I would do like paused reps of sit-ups like halfway up, so that would really kind of tense up the core. I find that really helps with like getting a bit of a burn on those muscles. And the thing is, if you like kind of bend, you can actually like get the lower abs engaged as well. If you have a slight kind of bend, because apparently the lower abs are engaged not by doing leg raises, but actually by posterior, what do you call posterior tilt, whatever you call it, like is that instead of like anterior pelvic tilt, it's posterior, because that's gonna get the ab flexion, or the lower ab flexion. That's what I've learned anyway. I mean, is that right then? Is that because leg raises are mainly going to target the hip flexors, which is important and all that. But if you're trying to get the lower abs popping, then yeah, the leg raises are meant to be not the best unless you do it with posterior tilt. Birmingham. I created an all over body routine. You're going to learn all you need from my channel. I give instruction on all exercise and explain how they work. Yeah, but you said you don't use weights at all, do you? What do you do for side delts? I mean, I do like some workouts and stuff. It's just, yeah, I do a mixture of weights and body weight exercises, because things is when it comes to certain things, it's hard to train it without weights. Because like, for example, your side delts, I mean, because it like you require some like kind of you know, like, lifting your arm up, like that, and it's hip flexors can be activated by spreading the knees when doing sit-ups. Activate with knees together, right? Yeah. Hello, Ayush. Welcome in here. You said WhatsApp, like the app WhatsApp. Anyway. I'll show you where we're at currently with my physique, because in case you haven't seen my recent, yeah. So this is where we're at. So, right. So you see, like, there's some abs coming through, but yeah, some like, got some, you see some definition in the arms, and yeah. So it's just yeah, I started the creatine a few months ago. I don't know if you do any of that, but that seems to have helped a bit. But yeah, it's just, you gotta be really consistent with this stuff, and that's sometimes a bit difficult because, yeah, oftentimes the workouts are not very fun and you'd rather be doing something else, but yeah. But yeah, how we're doing, people. I hope you're all well today. Well, it's not really a six pack, but yeah, there's the upper body can be worked by press ups. You maybe 6 weeks on my program to ripped. Want to do it, and I will support you. Post it all up. I'm not really planning to get ripped right now. I don't know. It's just because you can't really do that whilst being in a surplus. Because I was trying to plan on bulk up and then get ripped. That's what the idea. Because I was gonna try and get ripped earlier this year, but I decided to try and put on extra mass. But maybe I don't even need to do that anymore. I don't know. It's just I don't want to end up like looking kind of skinny in clothes and stuff, and yeah, I don't know. What's the? Oh yeah, but so what do you do on side? I mean, wouldn't you have to use some weights for your side delts? Because that's what I've heard. I don't know. I've heard there's some things that activated a little bit, but you don't want to end up with like weak shoulders and then the other parts of your body look quite strong, because it would just look really inconsistent. Like, it would just not look right. Anyway, what the hell's going on here? Everyone seems to be gone now, but yeah. Well, yeah. So when are you starting your live then, Jace? You said you'd be starting it in a little bit, but yeah. It's mainly your diet is going to be what causes you to get the abs and stuff. Depends on how much of a deficit you're in, but you shouldn't go be in too much of a deficit, they're saying. But it's just I'm not really in the time to get like ripped now. There's just no point. I might as well wait till next summer or spring, because what is the point of that right now? There's really no point in trying to. It might be better just trying to put on size. Oh yeah, you kind of on a clean book. Come see me in 20 minutes. Time to get ready. Hands to shoulders from the semi-plank will get you them shoulders. I'm scheduled for 9:45. Best get dressed. Okay, you take care. How do you go live? I mean, I do it from my phone, and you need like 50 subscribers, I think, to start going live. Anyway, share this out if you can, people. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't know what the hell is happening here, but this is some bullshit. Hello, Blizzard, how you doing? You alright? Hope you're having a good day today. Where the hell has everybody gone? And hardly anybody here now. Yeah, oh well. I guess everyone's busy or something. But but YouTube ain't really pushing me out much now either, so not a lot of new people coming in. You just gotta do what you gotta do, and yeah. I don't know. I don't know whether to restart. There's no point restarting. I've only got about 15 minutes left, so yeah. But who's still here then? It's gone a bit quiet, so let me know if you're still watching. Where am I from? From the UK. What about you? Yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really appreciated. Yeah, so yeah, 9:45 is going live, it said, so yeah. Are you from Michigan? Or Michigan, rather. Yeah, how you doing? What's your name? Hi, True King. What content do you do? I'm scrolling through live and just found you. I'm health, fitness, self-improvement, that kind of stuff, really. Hi, Deed War 808, how you doing? Adrenaline in my soul, something called the roads. I don't know. Anyway, welcome in here, everybody. Hope you're all having a good day today. Yeah, but looks like I'm gonna have to up my game to fitness or some. Oh, cool, yeah. I'm gonna have to up my game because I did, I think, 26 sit-ups in 1 minute. I mean, that was better than I did before, but so I'm happy with that. But this freaking 50-year-old is like said that he did 60 in 1 minute, and I'm like, oh god. Yeah, but if I practice it a lot, then I can get really good with it. So it's just about consistency and practicing that thing. But we all have our strengths. Like I'm quite quick when it comes to running and sprinting and things like that. Like I could beat like most people in a race, I think. But when it comes to certain things, I mean, I'm not going to be as good at. Like when it comes to push-ups, I can maybe do like 20 odd. Actually, I think my record was 31, but most of the time I can maybe do about maybe 26 to 28, something like that. But yeah, I really don't like doing them that much. It's just because when you're tall, like it's a lot more range of motion with me. Like with my arms are that much longer. It just sucks with doing that kind of stuff. A lot of the body weight stuff is just, yeah. It's not an excuse to be like, yeah, not doing it, but yeah, I'm just saying it's a lot easier for like the short guys. You see them doing all these crazy like calisthenics stuff, like handstands and shit like that, and I'm like, don't think I'd ever be able to do one of them because I just don't have the. It's just with the balance and everything and being tall, it just throws everything off. Even when I try to do L sits, I mean, I'll try this thing, right? This is like the L sit, but it's really difficult for me to try and straighten my legs out with it because let me just give it a go. So yeah, it's just I can't straighten my leg because my legs are that long that they're like gravity's just like pulling them down basically. Whereas the guys with short legs, they can just straighten them out a lot easier. It all has to do with like the center of gravity and all that, to trying to pull it down. I agree. I also think shorter people put on muscle faster. I don't know if that's they put on muscle faster. It's just that they look bigger, if you know what I mean. Like it just proportionally just looks bigger because they're shorter. They look like they just look kind of bigger. I mean, actually, you'd think taller people would actually put on more muscle, but because they're tall, they yeah. How's it going, Shadma? Because they're tall, like there's some like really big tall guys, but they don't look it because they're so tall. They look thin, if you know what I mean. It all has to do with proportions, but it is harder in that like you have to eat more food. I have to eat tons of food to put on mass, whereas shorter people they can get away with eating a lot less. There's some like short guys that can put on muscle at like 2,500 calories a day or even 2,000 calories a day because. Imagine if you're a guy who's like 5 foot tall, you probably only need about 2,000 calories a day to put on muscle. And yeah, it'd just be that much easier. But when it comes to being tall, it's like, yeah, all right, thank you, Shadma. How are we doing, people? Yeah, shorter, muscular guys tend to look bigger. It took me a long time to put on muscle because high metabolism. Yeah, like they got like hard gainers and stuff, but I really just try to force it, and I'll show you again. Like there's I mean, I'm getting a bit of tone, but yeah, it's just yeah, it's just this freaking thing here. I'm just like, I don't like the look of it really, but maybe that's just some body dysmorphia or some shit. I'm a bit conscious of that, but yeah. It's just where I store my fat. It's just kind of in this kind of lump there, and it's like some guys, they tend to have it more kind of like evenly distributed, and like they get the love handles and all that, whereas it just seems to kind of just go to that one spot, and it's just, yeah. I'm not a bodybuilder. No, I'm just into fitness and health. But yeah, that's. But I reckon even just like 3-4 weeks of dieting down would just get that off pretty much. So it wouldn't take long at all to get rid of that. So I could get a few pounds off just in that amount of time. So yeah, ideally I'd like to be probably maintaining about 10% body fat, maybe 12% body fat. I don't know, to see what I can maintain. You have girlfriend now. There's a freaking psycho ex-girlfriend now that's been harassing me. But yeah. Anyway. But there's this freaking old guy like putting me to shame. He's 50 years old and he's like, the guy's ripped. Like you see his freaking abs popping, like, yeah. I need to fucking up my game, like, yeah. But he shows the workouts and stuff that he does, so it'd be good to see what he does. This guy called Jace, he's probably been at it for a long time though, yeah, but he's like, he said that he weren't really training the sit-ups until about 6 months ago though. So he's managed to get to that level in 6 months. All right, my favorite animal, I don't know, I don't really have favorites. I quite like wolves though, but yeah, wolves are kind of cool, but yeah. I don't know what my favorite animal would be though, but yeah. That's just one that came to my mind, but anyway. Come to India, I don't know, maybe one day. But yeah, the thing is I don't really like gain fat now because my metabolism is that high. I just kind of, my body will just not really store any fat. It'll just, I can put on size, but not like fat. Because, maybe being tall is actually a blessing in that way. But if you can like put on like a lot of muscle, you might find that that happens as well, where you get these like bodybuilders and they get to a point where they can shove in loads of food and they don't get fat because their metabolism is going that fast, even at rest. Like the resting metabolism is high, medium. Good to see you. How you doing? So that's the good thing. When do you just do home workouts or gym? I mean, I do like a bit of gym sometimes, but mainly home, or I'll go down to the park sometimes and use some equipment that I can get, like for example, like dip bars and stuff like that. Do some like body weight rows because that's good for like your back muscles. So I do it for that really. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. I'll be doing just a few more minutes, about 5 more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna head off. Yeah, body weight workouts are very underrated. I enjoy a lot of calisthenics. Yeah. Yeah, but it's just like being told it's just not really fun because I was trying to do the monkey bars and I really suck at that. It's just all that amount of weight pulling down, it just, yeah, it sucks. When I'm trying to like, maybe if I use some gloves or something maybe, but it just is really uncomfortable and yeah. sometimes people don't seem to appreciate how hard like the tall people have it sometimes. The amount of food you've got to eat, the amount of the fact that it's going to be a lot harder to do some of these exercises. Well, that some people just make it look so easy. But yeah, just focus on what your strengths are. Like, you just don't try to like compare yourself to others when it comes to like you have these weaknesses, and it's like thing is your body's different to theirs. Bench press is easier for shorter arm people. Yeah, exactly. Because I've heard it depends really. In some cases, yeah, but it depends on your chest. If you've got like quite a strong chest, so that will kind of compensate for that, then it doesn't really make much of a difference. Nah, Shadma, can you stop with the spam, please? So yeah, basically the bench press I don't do that well at, but you can like arch your back or something, and maybe that can sort of I see a lot of people arching their back when it comes to that, and yeah, but why? What do you mean why? I don't arch my back if I'm doing bench press, but I actually don't mind doing bench press. It's kind of fun to. So it's a way to kind of just like get some frustration out, isn't it? Hello AUKF. I just got a treadmill. It's so worth it. That's good. Yeah, I like doing some running and different exercises and stuff. But yeah, try to just mix things up. Really, it's good to kind of have a mixture of different things that you do. I like to do a lot of walking around and stuff, but I like to try and challenge myself sometimes. I actually did a little bit of a sprint yesterday, but I like to do sprints, but I'm not really into like long distance kind of running. Yeah, it just kind of gets to the point where you just want to stop, and then you're like, you know what, this is not fun anymore. But yeah, treadmills are always the money to go outside for a run. Yeah, I don't see the need to have a treadmill. I'd rather get out in the fresh air and just have the changes of scenery and stuff. So bear with me. I'm gonna get off the live. So yeah, yeah, I'll let you all get going now. So, but yeah, you're right, Sankey. Anyway, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Bye.